Assalamu alaikum dear students. This is your botany tutor, Imran. Yesterday we talked about the basics of genetics, and today we will talk about heredity and variations. Let's start. Heredity. देखो जी, जहाँ तक हेरिडिटी का ताल्लुक है ना, heredity it has been taken from the Latin word hereditas, and hereditas it means inheritance. So heredity it has been taken from the Latin word that is hereditas, and hereditas means inheritance. Heredity it is the transmission of characters from parents to offsprings. So transmission of characters from parents to offsprings, that's called as heredity. Or simply you can say it is the method by which an offspring acquires predisposed traits from its parent cell. देखो जी, so transmission of characters from parents to offsprings, that's called as heredity, or simply you can say when an offspring acquires predisposed traits from its parent cell, that's called as heredity. Yesterday I talked about genetics. Genetics is the study of heredity, variations and study of genes. So number second, after heredity we will talk about variations. What are variations? देखो जी, variations are simply differences among individuals of the same or different species. So differences among individuals of the same or different species, that's called as variations. देखो जी, variations जो है ना बेटा, variations it can be a morphological variation, it can be anatomical variation, cytological variations, behavioristic and physiological variations. So morphological variations, anatomical variations, cytological variations, behavioristic and physiological variations. We have got different types of the variations. Number first, we will talk about two main types of variations. Number first, somatogenic variations, and number second, germinal variations. Variations are of two types. Number first, somatogenic variations. Number second, germinal variations. So far as somatogenic variations are concerned, they are also called as somatic variations. Somatogenic variations are also called as somatic variations. And so far as germinal variations are concerned, they are also called as blastogenic variations. So variations are of two types: somatogenic variations or somatic variations, and germinal variations or blastogenic variations. Number first, let's talk about somatogenic variations. So number first, we will talk about somatogenic variations. So far as somatogenic variations are concerned, those variations that occur in somatic cells. Variations that occur in somatic cells. So variations that occur in somatic cells, they are called as somatogenic variations. So they are not inheritable. They are not inheritable. They are not inheritable means somatogenic variations are not transferred from one generation to another generation. Means they are not transferred from parents to offsprings. So those variations that are not transferred from parents to offsprings, they are called as somatogenic variations. Yes, simply they are called as non-inheritable variations. So somatogenic variations, they occur in the somatic cells. Somatic cells are nothing, they are the body cells. And somatogenic variations, they are not inheritable. They are also known as acquired variations. They are also known as acquired variations. Somatogenic variations, they are also known as acquired variations. What are acquired variations? Acquired variations are those variations that are acquired, that are obtained by an organism during its lifetime. So variations that are acquired or variations that are obtained by an organism during its lifetime, that's called as acquired variation. And acquired variations are also called as somatogenic variations. So according to Wisman, somatogenic variations die as the death of an individual occurs. देख लो भाई. तो somatogenic variations के बारे में नंबर फर्स्ट मैंने बताया आपको, it occur in the somatic cells. Somatic cells are also called as the body cells. Number second, they are non-inheritable. Number third, they are also known as acquired variation because they are obtained by an organism during its lifetime. And number fourth point जो मैंने बताया आपको कि एक साइंटिस्ट था जिसका नाम विस्मैन था, and according to Wisman, these variations, namely somatogenic variations, they die as the death of an individual occurs. देखो जी, somatogenic variations, they are caused by three factors. Caused by three factors. Number first, environmental factors. Number second, use and disuse of organs. And number third, it's conscious effort. So these are responsible for causing the somatogenic variation. Number first is environmental factor. Environment factor, it includes number first temperature, light, water. ठीक है? So temperature, light and water, these they fall in environmental factors, and environmental factors are responsible for causing the somatogenic variations. उसके बाद है use and disuse of organs. Use and disuse of organs जो है, it's observed in higher animals. It's observed in higher animals. Because you know, if you put an organ in continuous use, that organ develops more as compared to the organ that's used less. That develops less as compared to the organ that's put in continuous use. Okay. उसके बाद जहाँ तक conscious effort का ताल्लुक है, conscious effort it's seen in intelligent animals. Intelligent animals. Conscious effort is seen in intelligent animals. So these are the three causes of somatogenic variations. Number first is environmental factor, temperature, light, water, and so on. Use and disuse of organs. And number third point is conscious effort. It's seen in intelligent animals. For example, receiving education. Receiving education. Training pets. Training pets. Mutilation of pets. Mutilation of pets. So these are the examples of the conscious effort. So these are responsible for the somatogenic variations. So mutilation of pets. So this is all about these somatogenic variations. Number first, it occurs in the somatic cells. Number second, they are non-inheritable. Number third, they are known as acquired variations. And so far as statement of Wisman is concerned, I have told you about this. So somatogenic variations, they are caused by the three factors. Number first, environmental factor. Number second, use and disuse of organs. Number third point, conscious effort. Conscious effort is seen in the intelligent animals. So this is all about the somatogenic variation. And number second is this germinal variation or blastogenic variations. These blastogenic variations. Blastogenic variations. So blastogenic variations, they are also called as germinal variations. So germinal variations. Germinal variations. So blastogenic variations or germinal variations, they occur in the germ cells. So blastogenic variations occurs in the germ cells. What are germ cells? Germ cell, it's any biological cell that produces gametes. Any biological cell that produces gametes. So any biological cell that produces gametes, that's called as germ cell. So variations that occur in the germ cells, that's called as blastogenic variations or germinal variations. Number second point, it's inheritable. Inheritable means it gets transferred from parents to offsprings. So blastogenic variations, they get transferred from parents to offsprings. It's already present in an organism. It's already present in an organism. So blastogenic variations जो है, we have got two types of the blastogenic variations. Number first is continuous variations. And number second is discontinuous variations. Number first continuous variation and number second discontinuous variation. So blastogenic variations are of two types. Number first is continuous variation, number second is discontinuous variations. So one is continuous variation is concerned, it occurs due to reasons such as chromosome chance separation of chromosomes at gamete formation, crossing over at meiosis, and chance combination of chromosomes during fertilization. So number first, continuous variations are already present in an organism. Let me clear it. So it occurs due to the reasons such as chance separation of chromosomes at gamete formation, crossing over at meiosis, chance combination of chromosomes during fertilization. So number second is discontinuous variations. So what are discontinuous variations? Discontinuous variation means change in the chromosomes. So change in the chromosomes or gene mutation. Change in the chromosome or gene mutation, that's called as discontinuous variation. So discontinuous variation, let me add one thing here. Unpredictable change, sudden and unpredictable change. So sudden and unpredictable change. So sudden and unpredictable change in the chromosome or gene mutation, that's called as discontinuous mutation. So this was all about the blastogenic variation. Blastogenic variation is also called as germinal variation. It occurs in the germ cell. Germ cell is any biological cell that produces the gametes. So it's inheritable, means it gets transferred from parents to the offsprings. It's already present in an organism. So it's of two types, continuous variation and discontinuous variation. So I have talked about the continuous variation and I have told you about the discontinuous variation, and tomorrow we will talk about the importance of the variations. Thank you very much.